All right, guys, today's video is about how to implement a weekly or bi-weekly beard maintenance routine that will serve your beard best and helping it to look clean, trim, and presentable at all times. Okay? Now, this is very important to do because with a big beard, you don't need to revisit it that often. You can let it go for months at a time so that you can reach your beard goals. However, if you're going to keep it on the shorter side, you're going to need to revisit it at least every other week, okay? And sometimes that can be a little too long. I personally touch it up once a week, all right? You might look at my beard and say to yourself, your beard doesn't look that short, or you might think it doesn't look that long. It really depends on where you're coming from. But if you go back to just several of my videos, you can see that I had a much bigger beard. When I say a big beard, what I mean is one whereby you cannot see the neck at all, okay? Because it's grown down. It's grown out, it's thick, it's usually wide. The last time I made a beard trimming video, I used a number 7 guard to obtain the length that you see now. My beard will go shorter here within just a matter of weeks. And every time I do that, I will make a new beard maintenance routine video, okay, to keep up with that. But anyway, that's how I did it. And I'm just gonna show you how I maintain the number 7 guard beard. I'm just calling it that so you know what length I have it. All right, so what you want to do is you want to comb through your beard first. I did take a shower this morning, I did take a shower this morning, but I don't have any products on my beard. Now, when I made my last beard trimming video, going from a big beard to a shorter beard, one of the things I always say is don't put product in your beard before trimming it. Once your beard is already shorter though, and you're just maintaining it, I don't see any harm in having beard oil. And I don't know that I put beard balm or beard butter in it before trimming it, but I don't see any harm in having oil in it because you're just going to revisit it once a week anyway. But I still, for the most part, don't put anything in it. I'll take a comb, run it through my beard because I still can do that this length. It's not too short. All right. I'll comb it out just to make sure that it's uniform. And you might look at this and go, well, Greg, it doesn't look like it needs trimmed. Here's the problem I run into with these videos. I'll make them and people make comments and go on, you didn't really take anything off because it doesn't look any different. Well, that's the whole point, is keeping it at a point, keeping it at a level whereby it's always looking the same, all right? And you don't want to wait till it gets scraggly, and if you start seeing hair falling off, you can visibly see hair falling off a lot when I'm doing this, I let it go way too long, and that's missing the whole point of this video. So understand that. You won't see a lot of hair coming off. This is about maintaining something and keeping it looking pretty much the same all the time. All right, so I'm going to go back to putting on my Aqua Wahl trimmers the number 7 guard because that's the length that I chose. And so you don't have to use a guard. You can freehand it, but I like to play it safe and just know that I'm getting at the same length I had before. If you'll notice on my last video, I took it and I wrapped it all the way underneath. I'm not doing that this time. This is somewhat different, so pay close attention. You can't do the same thing all the time. So I take the number 7 guard and I'm just going to, I'm just going to start with the chin right here first to establish the length. So this is going to go underneath my chin and go straight back. All right? These are wireless. These are really nice to have. I don't like a cord getting in the way. So you can hear something coming off, can't you? And so as you can see, I made several sweeps. So you hear a little bit coming off, but not a lot. You don't see a lot coming off. You can kind of see it on my shirt maybe a little bit. But I'm just establishing the length there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rake the guard down the front of my face. I'm not going to ramp it down this time. I'm just going to go straight down all over. And this is where you're really not going to hear much coming off at all. But maybe just a little bit. Especially in the sides. Because when I freehand the sides, I take it down quite a bit lower. Make one more pass. Okay, see, not much coming off, but it did take a little bit off, so it tells me that there was things that needed to be tended to. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take my number 3 guard, which is 10 millimeter, and I am going to go down, make one sweep down here, and another sweep down here, just straight down. I'm not going to go under, I'm just going to go straight down. All right. And that keeps the beard from getting out at all. Okay, real easy. Now what I'm going to do, actually I'm going to leave the number 3 guard on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the bottom of the inside of the ear right here. I'm going to take the bottom of this guard, put it right about there. I'm going to turn it on and I'm going to sweep up, okay? Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now I'm going to snap this off and snap a number 2 guard on, which is, just says, on this one it says 1/4 inch. I don't know what that is in millimeters. I have several different number 2 guards. But anyway, I'm going to go to the middle of the ear right here, okay? Right about here, and then I'm going to sweep up, because this kind of fades it in a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Okay, I'm going to take a number 1 guard, which is 1/8 of an inch, and I'm going to go to right about here, a little bit further up, and I'm going to sweep up likewise against the grain. I have not shaved my head in maybe less than a week, so this kind of blends in nicely with it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my boar bristle brush. I'm going to brush back down. All right. Now I'm going to take the guard off, and I'm just going to freehand, and I'm going to follow the outline of my beard, and I'm just going to make sure that everything is the way it should be. Now, I'm going to take off any outlying hairs. I'm going to go around the bottom and go straight back. Let's start with that first. And then I'm going to hit this line going up. And it's easy to take it down almost to the neck. I'm not really taking off much of anything. I'm trying to keep this as far away from the beard as possible. I'm just putting this plate, as close to the beard as possible without the teeth touching, and just following the outline of my beard to take off the hairs that are popping out. And if you look in the mirror, if you're looking in the mirror straight ahead, which my mirror is like right here, okay, you can turn your head different ways. You can see where the hairs are kind of, poking out. And that's the best way to hit it. Then you want to look at your neckline. You want to look up into the mirror, and you want to form a line straight across. Now you can use, if you're not used to this, you can use a comb. And just move your comb like this and trim underneath it. Okay, if you're just having a hard time getting the line, you can do that. But once you get used to it, you can freehand it. And I'm going to do that here right now. I'll go ahead and hit the neck going up against the grain. It's not as close as a shave, but if I haven't shaved my head, it looks a little bit better to have some of a stubbly look. So anyway, I'm just going to hit a couple things here. And I have taken this and wrapped it underneath a little bit when I did the jawline. Going up, I took it down, and I got the outline. I got the hairs that were popping out down here. So it keeps it really nice and tight and wrapped underneath the chin. I like that look. A lot of people do. So then what I want to do is I want to take the number 3 guard, pop it back on, and take care of my mustache real quick. And what I'll do is I'll rake down. It's important to keep a mustache trimmed if you've got a beard on the shorter side. Then I'm going to comb it out with the finer tooth comb. I'm just going to kind of hit the bottom area where the lip is at. I actually take it right above the lip. Some people don't like that, but I do. I don't like tasting hair in my food, and my mustache grows back so fast anyway. So now I'll comb it back out, and then what I'll do is for the beard cheek line, since I've already got one established, and you probably do too, I'll just take this and go against the grain. Most of the time, I use a razor because of how it looks today. I'm just going to use this. All right, there you go. Now I'm going to use a brush to make sure this is off my lips. Now is when I want to apply beard product. I'm going to put some oil in. Today I'm going to use Scotch Porter's beard serum. It's their beard oil. It smells amazing. Put a few drops in my palm. Rub it around really good. Scotch Porter has some of the nicest stuff. I'll put a link in the description below. Make sure you see that. Comb it back out. And then I'll use some of their beard balm. That's nice likewise. Don't need much with a shorter beard. Rub it around really good. And as you can see, now it looks clean, sharp. You may think it doesn't look much different, but that's the whole point, okay? That's the whole point. Is I do this once a week, and it keeps looking nice. This is Scotch Porter Beard Balm. I'll put a link in the description below. You're really gonna like them a lot. If you follow that link, I'll give you a code. I think I have a code for it. I'll give you a code down there. I know it saves you $10 on any orders over $35. And you're gonna like Scotch Porter a lot. So anyway, that's a wrap. I hope you liked it. Hope it's helped. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye.